Reset
Sure.
it?
Yeah, they can reset the
Really?
stone. Yeah.
I think it's kind of neat that it's part of the tree.
You do?
It's gonna bust the thing.
I think so.
Well, I'd bust it if they tried to get it out.
Well, we can put another one in.
Well, I wish I could clean it off better, but I...
Well,
I can. Just give me the
oh
index
shoot,
and
you need a
paper
putty
towel.
knife and everything to
Index.
cut off.
There's Kingsley, Racy, and Edna. There's Peterson. Yep. And
Oh, they're two together. They're
Uh-huh.
little teeny weeny things.
right.
Well, what's that under Aunt Grace?
It just says Von Moore, Grace.
Oh, it says Grace.
Grace Von Moore.
And Adeline K. Peterson. And Ray C. Kingsley and Edna C. Kingsley. They're the top two there.
Top, those
It's
two
just
right
the
here.
top two. That's all we got.
Don't you think somebody else here?
You got four people here. You got-
Grandpa and Grandma and Adeline and Aunt Grace are in that little room there. And their markers.
This is like a bank vault. See?
Yeah, it is.
You have to have a key.
You only make one deposit?
Yeah. Well, we can't do anything about the seeing that. You couldn't take a picture of that. You
No.
wouldn't show-
Looks like the
Huh?
entrance. I don't know.
This right here.
That's where the car is. Well, let's go in the car.
I'm just gonna ask you questions about like our family history and stuff like that. Like,
Well, I don't know how much I can answer.
well, just like your parents, for instance, where they were born and what they were like and stuff like that.
Okay. As of now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Well, my father was born in Portland, Maine. And he came to Minneapolis when he was a young man. He and another man got a printing press and took it way up into northern Minnesota to Park Rapids, where he started the first newspaper in that county. And
What?
then he married my mother, who wasn't my mother at the time. And when I was 4 years old, they moved to Red Wing, Minnesota, where he was editor of the paper there. How much more do you want?
Well, about what year was this? Just
Well, it
take a
was
guess.
1904 when they moved to Red Wing,
Okay.
and I was 4 years old.
Okay. I'm running out
We
of.
lived there until I was 13. Then he had a chance to go to Michigan as editor for one of the papers there. And he couldn't stand the cold climate beside the lake. So we moved back to Minneapolis, where I went to school again. That year I went to 4 different schools, 4 different towns. It was no fun. And then he had a chance to make appointments for the Anti-Saloon League. And he tried that for a while.
Anti-Saloon League?
Hmm?
Anti-Saloon League?
anti-saloon league.
Is that just like it sounds?
It's just as it sounds.
I'm running out of battery power. I gotta change batteries, so I'm gonna stop for a minute.
Picture that.
Yeah, but you probably couldn't tell as good a story.
Not yet,
Not yet.
but he will.
Yeah.
Give him 90 years.
Okay.
Let's see, where were we? We moved to Minneapolis. Well, his chief interest was in newspapers, so he got back into the newspaper business. We moved to Iowa, all around Iowa, and we were just getting nicely settled there when he died of a heart attack.
How old was he?
I think he was 65.
Hmm.
Did you tell Wesley about your father having the first printing press in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
They loved that. They took it back. I don't know what it was. Horse and buggy. Horse and
Wagon.
wagon.
Took them 2 months to get it from Chicago to Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
Or well,
Yeah, that's where they started.
yeah.
What was it like in Red what's it, Red
Red
Wing?
Wing?
Yeah.
Well, Red Wing was a beautiful town, surrounded by bluffs,
There's somebody at the door.
Yeah.
I'll get-
right on the
Yeah.
Mississippi River. We had many picnics on that, going
yeah,
up
I
or
guess
down
that's
that
that.
river.
You're looking at me like,
Well, let me pause for a second. Okay. Tell me about the river and picnics.
Well, we didn't have a boat, but several of the citizens had launches, motor boats with motors. And we'd go up or down the river and stop at some place on the beach
Stand up for a minute.
and have a picnic.